What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of
Let's Talk Pendejada.
You guys can see we are all dressed up. I, as you can tell, am SpongeBob. Bitch, I can't even do the laugh. And I'm here with my favorite superheroes ever, Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man.
Bitch, I don't even know how I feel like I can try to mimic Barnacle Boy, but I can't. It's very nasally, right? So it's how is it? Mermaid Man, bring me the magic conch shell.
I'm like me not being to know any of the references because I really don't know what they do.
Dude, I feel like you live.
I feel like they're the superheroes of the underworld, no?
Yeah. And then I just showed him not too long ago how the first ever theory of how Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man became superheroes.
Yeah.
And he didn't believe me cuando le dije la primera vez that they were in their living room making popcorn, and then after that they were making popcorn, the electricity went out, and then the popcorn blew up, and then they blew up to the couch, and then they blew up outside of the couch. It's
That's
crazy.
a crazy theory.
It's
I don't know.
but it was funny. Cuando Dani me lo enseñó, amigas, I was like, mood, estas pendejadas mirabas de niño. But
I was very
funny,
creative. But you guys, we have my boyfriend back on Let's Talk Pendejadas. Y hoy, para el día de Halloween, porque hoy es Halloween, you guys. Let's give it up for Halloween because I love Halloween. Do you guys love Halloween
too? I feel like Halloween is one of my favorite seasons. Apart from Christmas, Halloween is pienso que my number 2 because Christmas is my number 1.
Yeah, I would say probably the same thing. Halloween will probably be now my number 1 because before I never liked celebrating Halloween. I was always a pussy. I didn't like getting scared, but now here I am being a fucking fanatic and dressing up.
I feel like, what's your guys' favorite costume when you guys were younger to dress up for Halloween?
Ooh.
My only costume.
Wait, you only had one costume?
Yeah, so I grew up with my mom and my dad kind of never buying us costumes because it was a waste of money.
And it was expensive.
To be used. Oh, pobrecito. No, but yeah, so we would either be a nerd or a cholo.
Yeah.
So we would kind of
already have what's in your wardrobe, basically.
Yeah. I think we would only buy the little suspenders. Yeah, we would call it a day.
Go to Spencer's, go get the suspenders from there. Walk around the little adult section. Maybe just to get aroused.
Spencer's, more like La 99.
They had those there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that. Variety. I feel like my favorite one definitely has to be Yu-Gi-Oh! I loved it so much because I remember that I was feeling my whole ass fantasy, and you know how he had this little
the little shape for the card.
Yeah,
I used to be a huge Yu-Gi-Oh!
I had the toy, so I just had the thing, and I was doing it like that, and I was dueling with people. Yeah, no, I had the mask. I had an actual Yu-Gi-Oh mask, so I didn't have to put
it. Had the hair and shit.
Yeah, and it was so cool. I loved it so much. I wish I could do that again.
Magician.
No.
The black. Oh yeah.
The three-headed blue-eyed dragon. Did
you guys ever think that the characters all looked the same? Yeah, look at me. I did.
A little.
No.
Yeah, because they all had spiky hair. They are all dueling.
But you could tell the differences between main character and regular character.
No,
they
for
all
sure.
have different features. I feel like it's kind of the same with South Park. They all kind of the same.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That makes
different
sense.
Character traits.
You guys, sorry, I'm touching my mask so much because I am I can't really see you guys, and
really
I'm trying to go like this, I'm trying to go like that, and I can't see their professional vision. So
It's okay. But my favorite costume to dress up as a kid. Again, my parents didn't really have the money to spend on costumes, so we would go to literally thrift stores, go Kmart. Kmart has a lot of cheap fucking costumes.
Deals. I grew up with thinking Kmart was expensive, but only because they didn't have a Kmart in Santa Ana. For us to go to Kmart, we had to drive our asses to Anaheim, the one that's on
La
que cerraron.
On La Palma?
On the Walmart in the gym.
Yeah.
So for us having to drive all the way to Anaheim was luxury.
Yeah, dude, no. But that's where we would usually get our costumes, but my favorite always was a princess. I always had to dress up at least in a dress with taconitos. And I was happy with it, to be honest.
Cute.
With the little crown.
That's a little fantasy.
I loved it. And I still want to dress up as one today. So let's see.
Your husband. I'm no, princess no more.
how these motherfucking outfits came to be. Mine and Danny's are recycled outfits. Irma actually is like, oh no, I feel like
it's literally from the closet, except for the hat and like the spatula.
But you made it work. It looks really good, and I told you just to do it like easily, and it ended up working out really
It really
well.
worked out. Thank you.
We had originally gotten these costumes, you guys, porque se acuerdan que hace poco we posted the reel of us, you know, being a Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man. The only reason why we did this, you guys, we were going to a Halloween party that day. Era la fiesta de la Linwood. Nos había invitado y pues nosotros dijimos, ¿sabes qué? Nos invitó, chingue su madre, vámonos. And we had gone to the store that morning and went to fucking Spirit Halloween, huh?
So we went to Spirit Halloween and we didn't know, dude. We circled around like the store for a fat ass minute and we didn't know what we were gonna do. And last minute, I kind of just pointed out Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man. And in my head, I was like, oh, Alan's probably gonna say no because you know you don't even like doing like silly stuff.
Literally,
especially because we were gonna go like to a party.
Yeah.
You know, like I would want to like strut on these bitches.
I think for me, okay, so we fucking go into fucking Spirit Halloween, and I was like, you know what? I've never done like a silly costume, like those costumes where it's like you're not even trying to look cute, you're just trying to be funny. And I was like, chinga su madre, let's do it. So we fucking get our fucking outfits, and I get a size fucking medium. We don't try it on porque no te dejan to try. I remember they used to let you try it on.
I know. I think they had a fitting room before, but I think people would steal props,
or maybe before COVID, because I remember I would do a whole ass try on haul with Ashley before. At the stores, remember?
You're right.
Like I don't know, maybe after COVID they stopped letting people try on the outfits at Spirit Halloween. So me and Danny fucking go home, take the outfits, we go about our day. It comes time to get ready. Nos empezamos a cambiar, and as soon as I start fucking putting on the outfit, you guys, I start, not only do I start feeling silly, but I start feeling fucking insecure. Like so fucking insecure. One, because the outfit is super loose. Well, not super loose, but it's like it's not fitted.
as fitted, yeah.
Two, the material is very like costumey, so like it doesn't hug you in the right set areas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo tengo lonjita, you guys know I've lost over 150 pounds. So like my skin's loose.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it was giving me very much like body dysmorphia. I hated how I fucking looked. That we literally were on our way to the fucking party. Y en cuanto íbamos a entrar, we literally pulled up.
No, like we literally made a little U-turn, like circle little thingy around. Like we even saw the outside and everything. And from there,
it's the whole time I was bitching. I was like, oh my God, I feel dumb. I feel fat. I feel this. I feel that. I feel that. We pull up and then Danny was like, okay, let's just like go park outside. It's too early to go in anyway.
Yeah.
And I had made a comment. I was like, oh, let's go to like Target. Maybe I can get another outfit.
Yeah, I did.
And Danny was like, really? Like, you don't like it that much? Y pues al fin del caso, you guys, Danny was like, okay, let's go, whatever. And then I just got annoyed because I didn't want to fucking wear it anymore. Y pues we ended up fucking coming home.
It just ended up, honestly, at the end of the day, we ended up just getting in a fight because, like, I wanted to feel like a fan. Like, honestly, this was a fantasy for me because I was like, this was like a little kid thing. Like, I wouldn't be able to do this with my sister because, like it doesn't make sense, you know? So, like, when he did it, in my head, I was very much like, oh, yeah, let's do that one. But, like, I wasn't looking at him or at the costume because I knew in my head, like, I wanted to do it, but, like, I wasn't expecting him to do because I knew he wasn't gonna do it. You know what I mean? But then he was like, oh, let's do it. And I was like, oh my God, I'm having like such a moment. I was feeling the entire vibe the entire time. Like, it was just a lot of miscommunication when we were like just there arguing the entire time because he was telling me like he was just felt uncomfortable and I was like, but dude, like you were just complaining the entire time about the costume. And he's like, but it's not because of that. It's because like
I think it was like you said, like miscommunication in the sense that like I'm getting a fight too because I was being super negative. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I was being negative. I feel like as soon as, even if you guys watch the Get Ready With Me, like you guys will see how I
even if you guys watch the video of the car wash,
but in the car wash it wasn't that bad.
No, it was like a couple of times, but still, either way, you could see like the timeline of like how like you weren't like comfortable in the costume.
As soon as I started getting ready, you guys, and I started seeing how the fucking costume fit me, like I started bitching. Like I was like, oh my God, I look stupid, I look ugly, I look fat, I look this, and a lot of like I think what was also very triggering was that like se me podía ver. Look, this is the thing about me. People always ask me like, oh, do you have loose skin? And yeah, I do. But I feel like for the most part, I'm really good at like not just hiding it, but dressing accordingly.
Yeah, you just know how to dress.
You know what I mean? So I feel like this outfit specifically just hugs me weird to where like the lonja looks like a muffin top to where like the nalga looks all desnalgado. And I don't know. That day I just feel like I felt really like negative. So the way I was communicating was it was more very bitching. It wasn't very much like, oh, I feel like this. Like I feel really insecure. It was more like I fucking hate it. I feel stupid. I look ugly. So Danny was like, damn, all he's doing is bitching.
Yeah.
So then we get in a big ass fight because he's like, you know what? Like if you don't feel good, then we don't have to fucking go. We don't end up fucking going. And then I felt stupid with the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Oh, TMI?
Dude, what?
You know another reason why I didn't want to go?
I just feel like also like there was like a whole ass like domino effect.
Yes.
Like first of all, he put on the costume and then it didn't fit him. So then afterwards he started to put on the star on it. It started fucking up his makeup. Then he's like, let me put on some lash glue on it so it could stick. Then the lash glue explodes and goes right like by his private area where it looks like he peed.
That was literally my thought because like it's still on here. Look, because we're literally when you zoom in. But like I literally was telling Danny, I was like, dude, the fucking lash glue exploded. Now anytime anyone sees me, they're gonna think I went to the fucking restroom y que me miel. Like,
Yeah.
drizzled.
So it was just like a whole ass like domino effect where like it just kind of wasn't like meant to be vibes. If
And
that
it
makes
was
sense.
funny because like on the car ride home when we were like, okay, we're not going. Fuck this party. Like this is too much already. We ended up going back home and it was like kind of quiet for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And then I was like, okay, yeah, cálmate, Lan. Yeah, like stop. And I was like, and I started explaining to him like how I actually felt like, you know, I know I've been bitching, but it's because I feel like this looks like this. And then Danny started seeing as in like, oh, like I get you now. Like I understand. Like it just was coming off like you were bitching about the selection. And we ended up fucking making up. And then that night we ended up watching movies. And it was actually a chill night.
Yeah, it was a good night.
And then we got to
Overall,
use the
it was
outfit
good.
today.
So it wasn't a waste.
Yeah, it wasn't a waste.
We have been going out like crazy, so I feel like that was the perfect moment to like kind of like, okay, like we should actually stay in this time. Let's relax and like, you know, just have a chill night
And it was
like we
funny
normally do.
because that was like our second Halloween party of the month because it was like earlier on in the month.
Yeah.
And we had missed the first one and then the second one, and I was like, nah, ya no se nos va a hacer de otro party.
Yeah,
And then I feel
literally.
like we have too many parties going on.
Yeah,
we have to
dude.
catch up on the parties. Let's go ahead and get started with Wine of the Week. For today's wine of the week, it is a little different because we're combining two drinks.
Yes.
Today we're starting off with our regular of wine of the week because we already had this ready for this week.
Yeah. The reason why I ended up getting two was because there was no Halloween wine in stores. It was actually really hard to find these
I feel
wines.
like everybody's already getting them for like the
Yeah.
nights.
Literally. So like I literally panically just shopped and like got two just to make sure like we had one for this
She got
week.
money.
But you guys
Oh,
remember,
yeah.
go ahead and comment down below what's your favorite drink right now. So
Yes.
we could possibly try it in next week and shout you guys out.
Yes.
But for this week, we actually got a red blend.
Yes, it is 19 Crimes. That is basically the brand that has the Halloween stuff. Each declared by his mystery. Oh, this is the same thing you read from the other one. Content, it's just a red blend and it's Dracula. So the other one was Frankenstein. So I'm really excited for this one, guys. Alan, though, he's not a fanatic for wine at all.
Yeah, he hates wine.
he
Why do you hate
hates
wine?
wine.
Tell us. Tell us right now.
I don't know, no, como que no me gusta. Y pues si no me gusta, no me lo voy a tomar.
No, but like, do you have like you've tried all the wines?
Yeah.
Is there a reason why you
I
don't
just
like
feel
it?
like, okay, so for me, I just feel like wine's like one of those things where it's like the way you drink it is very much like exquisite, like
okay.
devour, like enjoy it, and like I can't enjoy it,
Like
a
you're just
shot-
like a shot type of
like
person.
a shot, no, like, and like the difference with a shot, like yeah, a shot's nasty too because ya las conozco, ya van a decir,
pues
like,
sí.
ay, pero la shot's bien que le entras. But I feel like a shot's like one of those things where it's like ooh, it's
Get it
nasty,
over
but like it gets you fucked up. That's
Yeah.
one of the things where you have to like sit down and be like, cheers,
Sip
mate,
in.
and like sip it and enjoy it.
Cheerio.
I like to me like it's nasty. Like I can't enjoy that shit.
Yeah, but we ended up making Alan actually one of his favorite drinks
Yes.
which is pineapple with Malibu.
You guys, I didn't want to drink. Déjales digo por qué yo
I
ayer
know.
que fuimos a una fiesta me emborraché. Yo quedé con un pinche hangover. And I'm like, Apenas que me estaba aliviando, güey. Ah.
You guys, these shorts are so short. So if you can see my big fat cock, I'm
just
like,
all
turn away.
hanging.
No, it's just these are really short and they go up my booty cheeks.
No,
like,
damn.
It's
Give me
crazy, you
the
guys,
cookie.
because this whole costume in general is fucking uncomfy, though. You have to admit.
Yeah, it really is
It's not
uncomfortable for
bitch,
sure.
first of all, this Braciel. Ay.
Oh, are you okay?
Are you okay?
I did just kidding.
You're like, this costume is haunting. Hold on, let me pour my drink
Oh,
first.
mames, drink some.
Es
Oh,
una
wait.
señal de Dios que no quiere que tome, amigas. But
No,
literally,
well,
this
it's meant to
costume's
be.
so annoying. Like, this Braciel, like...
Dude, this costume really is a bad look for you because,
wait,
like...
I fucking dropped it again, you guys. But the Braciel is so annoying. You know what it is? Also, I think what was triggering me about this
What?
outfit. Can I be honest? So I obviously didn't know much about the characters,
Right.
And I obviously looked them up, right? Because I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I need to see who the fuck I'm gonna be. Which I mean, I know who they are. Like I've seen their faces,
you
but
forgot.
I don't
Like,
even
yeah.
know their names like that. And I saw that like my character is like the big one. So I feel like that
But
was
he's old.
triggering. And then, wait.
No, but you know that-
he's old and big. But wait. Listen. To me, it was triggering because I'm like, I felt fat as fuck already, and then
So
I'm
you
like,
were
fuck,
like-
I'm playing the part.
Well, if
Yeah,
you
the
really think
character.
about it, if you put it in a positive perspective,
Yeah.
when they were younger,
They were buff.
they were buff.
And
They
very
were-
handsome.
No, I swear to
Alright, so
God.
you wanna think
So we
about
are
it,
the
it's your
young
real life.
No, we're the young versions.
Yeah,
of
because you guys could
So,
have had.
lo que me espera.
Pues está bien, ya cuando estamos rucos and fat,
It
pues
doesn't matter.
he's gonna love us.
Yeah.
As long as I can go pee, that's all I can write about. Okay, let's cheer, you guys.
Let's cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
You guys, this holiday special and a holiday special. Cheers.
That red bun though. Hold up.
That should be sweet. Well.
I'm scared.
I low-key love my drink because I feel like you can never go wrong with Malibu
Oh yeah, that's good.
and pineapple juice.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
It's just like such a good taste. It's
It
my
is.
favorite drink.
That's like a perfect mixture of like a little hint of like
Sugar, but not too much.
Exactly. As long as you put some Malibu in there, Malibu, honestly, you could just
I
drink
just
like
honestly
that.
think Malibu is like so bomb because it doesn't taste like
Yeah,
alcohol,
it
which is why
doesn't.
it makes it so
It's so
dangerous.
scary.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's a
for
scary
sure.
drink.
But you guys already know that before we get started with this week's episode, we wanna
Catch up.
And this is a part where we catch up with you guys and tell you kind of just everything that's just been going on with our lives because I feel
Yeah.
like this is where we can sit down and kind of just talk to you guys just as much as you guys love talking to us down in the comments. We love talking to you guys. So go ahead and comment down below what is your favorite part of today. And let's talk about last night's party.
Yes, dude.
We're gonna go backwards today because girl, my memory is shot.
No, literally, I could barely remember what the fuck happened on the 20th. But last night's party, though, it was fun.
It was fun.
It was definitely
I got
vibes. I loved how
hungover as
every
fuck.
you did.
I
Damn.
did.
It's because you had reposado the entire
Okay, so last
night.
night we went
That's
to
true.
Blessiv's party. You guys, si no lo conocen, Blessive Alex nos invitó a su fiesta de cumpleaños. How old is he turning? Like
22.
Okay, yeah, 22 nos invitó y pues fuimos, ¿verdad?
And the vibes were vibing because when we
Let's
got
get
there,
back.
like when we got there, they were playing Halloween music.
Yeah, dude.
And like his house is so gorgeous.
Yeah, big
So-
Congratulations, by the way.
backyard.
Yes,
Just bought
congrats to him.
No
and dude,
way,
it was
congrats.
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
And just the vibes were there. Now, like, just no reposado. Cause
Yeah.
girl, there was a
I
lot of
know,
that.
you guys.
A lot
So
of
tell
that.
me why we get there, right? And first of all, keep in mind that me and Danny were skulls. Like we were like Mr. and Mr. Esqueletos.
Yeah, you guys look
that's what
so
we called them.
bomb.
But we were just basically like skulls. Irma
Yeah.
was a witch. Y yo, güey, me fui casi medio encuerado. So yo llegué ya con frío. Literally, I was
no, it was so
freezing.
cold. I didn't think it was gonna be that cold like that.
My back was frozen, bitch. Like,
Literally. But by the end of the night, you were already so fucked up that you didn't even bother about the
no, by the
cold.
end of the night,
Honestly, you guys, I don't even know where the fuck this weather's coming from because my eczema is triggering,
What
bitch.
the fuck?
I have been itchy so fucking bad, like, and I know that I shouldn't be saying this because maybe it'll get some of you guys itchy. But no, I swear to God, this weather be fucking my eczema up.
yeah, you've been having a lot of flares.
Dude, I
Is it
just been
just
having a
weather
lot.
change?
Yes, dude. When the weather changes so dramatically like that, like my skin cannot adapt. So, like honestly, I know for a fact if I was part of like a zombie apocalypse or like where the weather changed or something, girl,
You'd be
I'll have rash everywhere. Call me
bitch.
Mr. Rash.
They're not
'cause-
gonna want you.
Dude, I would not survive. But other than that, I was comfy because
Yeah.
I had a whole ass leather jacket and a whole ass
Yeah.
leather
You had a
pants.
sweater and a leather jacket.
Yeah,
on
you were
top.
so
And I had a hoodie on.
Yeah,
like
you
a
were
jacket.
well covered,
Sounds well
babe.
covered.
And we were fucking getting shots, y'all. And first of all, the drinks were so sugary,
They
but
were
I still
very
drank
sugary.
them, low key.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
I just don't
did.
prefer sugary
No,
drinks.
because you know what? After the first drink, I told the girl to put less syrup. Like, I literally would tell her, like, oh, just put a droplet. Yeah, every time I would come, she's like, only a little bit of syrup, right? And I'd be like, yeah.
Oh,
But when it came
perfect.
down to the shots, they didn't have any silver. I mean, they did have a silver bottle in the
But
beginning, pero se acabó.
se acabó
And all they had
rápido.
was reposado.
Yeah.
Jose Cuervo reposado. Ay,
Ooh,
güey.
no.
guys. Keep in mind that I would never really fuck with like reposado just because I feel like I don't know, cuando me lo tomo como que me arde el estómago un poquito
Yeah,
más.
I feel
That's
like
what
it
it
gives
was.
me like an instant headache.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it gives me
right away.
instant
Yeah, have you
stomach
guys ever felt like when you guys drink a reposado and then you guys go
yeah.
and you feel the alcohol just
Yeah,
go
dude.
straight
That's how
down
it
through
was
there?
with the first shot that we took when we got there. That's literally how it felt. Just the burning. You were even having like fucking heartburn at that point because, dude, it was so fucking hard.
It was strong.
So strong. But I will say though, the costumes that everybody came in
Yeah.
with,
We're sickening, bitch.
fucking bomb as fuck,
Man,
dude.
honestly,
I
Blessed
can't.
served. Blessed
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
served.
Blessed
Favorite
served.
You know what? He
costume.
stays serving. Last year he was fucking Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, you're
And
right.
And he looks exactly like him.
Yeah.
I like that. Like, I like how he's able to have fun. I wish I was able to have fun like that.
I feel like we did have a lot of fun this
Yeah,
year.
with costumes,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
did.
we did. I think we did,
I feel
because
like
we
this
never
is the first
really
time
do-
that we actually like.
Me and Irma did Ursula and the Little Mermaid. That was
Uh-huh.
iconic.
Yeah,
was iconic.
but your
That was
guys'
a
couple
moment.
costumes though, I really love. I
I
love the
don't
couple
remember
costumes.
all of the ones that we did.
I feel like we did a
You
couple.
guys
We
did the
did this
schools.
one.
You guys did
Oh, yeah,
that
this
one. You
we
guys
a
did
school.
Chucky.
I wish
you
we would
guys
have gotten a
did-
Chucky.
Oh yeah, Chucky. I wish we would have gotten a picture in this, not just a TikTok. But like,
It is
it's
what it
also.
is.
I wish maybe I think it was also the size, because also like in a medium in this, like it was really loose.
That's what I say. Like sometimes, like even shopping after losing weight is so hard because like I'm a medium, but then there's things that like there's like things that like the medium me queda muy grande.
Yeah.
And then they go to small, and then sometimes the small
small's
will be
too small. Uh-huh.
So I'm just like.
Sizes are just never accurate. Like it's even from a plus size person, sizes are never accurate. It's always gonna be completely different from Target. It's gonna be like an extra large or that will fit like if it was a 1X.
Yeah.
Or there's gonna be a 2X that fits like if it was a large. So like that's why I hate online shopping because that's
But yeah, this morning, y'all, I woke up con una puta cruda, un puto dolor de cabeza. I swear to God, we had been like laying down watching movies all day
Dude,
up until
literally.
we're like, you know what, we need to get the fuck up.
Yeah.
And film.
Ni nos
Yeah.
bañamos, güey. Y chingar su
ahorita
madre.
huelemos a mierda.
culo.
No, but
Ustedes ni en cuenta.
it's something about the costumes though is that I feel like for next year now I've learned that I can remake every costume because
Yeah.
our Chucky costume
Was iconic.
like made by us.
So bomb.
First of all, we ended up going to Levi's and we bought the Levi's
overalls.
there, and then we just bought a Chucky sweater and we just put a patch on it and we put like fucking our dogs and we
And
look
it felt
sick.
elevated
Yeah.
because
No, yeah.
when me and Danny were planning out our Halloween like party costumes, like when we
Yeah.
threw the Chucky party for our friends, we wanted to wear. Okay, so originally I was gonna be Tiffany, he was gonna be Chucky, but then I didn't want to wear the wig because you already know why. I don't want to fucking put glue because then my hair's gonna
Yeah.
fall and my hair is.
And I
already
didn't want to
falling.
be in drag.
And Danny didn't want to be in drag because we also wanted to be comfy.
Yeah.
But we also didn't want to buy the fucking little Chucky outfit that they have at Spirit Halloween because
estaba
Because it's
rete
janky.
feo.
I
It's
think it looks
janky as
janky and it looks
fuck.
like,
Like,
whack. And I was
no.
telling Daddy, I was like, bro, like we're spending all this money on the party because like even though it was like an intimate party, we still went all out for the decor y todo.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to have like this nice ass party low with our janky Spirit Halloween
Yeah,
fucking outfit.
literally.
So we literally made it and I thought it was cute.
Now we actually haven't even spoken about our Halloween party at all.
Dude.
But you guys can go watch it because I actually posted the vlog today.
Perfect.
So go ahead and click on the link down below so that you can watch it. But let's just talk about the entire thing and how it came
Oh,
about for this Halloween
It was
party.
stressful, you guys.
was
Honestly,
it?
So our party was on Friday and we were already decorating and cleaning since Wednesday. Keep in mind that on Thursday I had the Fuerza Regida event that I was like so excited to go because I know you guys estaba ahí Keniaos and I could have met her and there was like, a lot of artistas.
wait,
I know, I
wait,
mean,
is-
it was just hectic because we had so much like
You're
decorating to do and then Danny and Irma were saying that I was like stressing out for no reason that we had so much time but then they
And
ended
then
up
when the
finding
time
out there
came.
wasn't time. Isn't that crazy how you guys always come for me about that?
I just feel like, you know
we
what?
don't think that
They don't think.
No, but it's not that. It's just I honestly forgot about the Fuerza Regida event all completely. So I was like, okay, we do have enough time, and we did have enough time to do everything. If we ended up going to the Fuerza Regida event, we wouldn't have had time.
Because you guys, it was fucking so. Even okay, so a week before the actual party, I wanted to start like actually like cleaning and everything, and like just doing like all the like. The big things you gotta do for the party, and Irma and Danny would be like, dude, you're overstressing, because I'm the type of person that I do overstress.
You
though.
do.
Like,
but
I
when
feel
it
like
comes to like
much in my head, like I have like a lot of things going on that I want things done like that. Like I'll be worrying, like right now I can be thinking and worrying about something that's gonna happen in like 2 weeks. That's just how my mind works, you know?
But it's because you're that type of person that you want to be able to, you're prepared, you're not late, you're like literally on top of everything, which is not bad. It's literally like, I wish I could be like that.
So I got carried away by them when they're like, dude, you're overstressing, we're gonna have time. So I was like, okay, pues, I'm gonna listen. And I fucking decided to wait al tiempo que ellos me dijeron, and then I fucking realized that we weren't gonna have enough time. So I literally told Daddy the night before the event, I was like, you know what, babe, like we have a lot of shit to do tomorrow. We still have to go get this, get that, get this, y eso, y otro. And I was like, I'm not gonna go. He's like, are you sure? Like I can do everything. And I was like, no, baby, like I need to help you. Like a lot of the things are like, we both need to do them. And funny thing is, when we were doing everything the day of the Fuerza Regida event, eran como las 7 and we were barely coming home from getting all the like the rentals and everything. Costco, like our Costco rental. And me and Danny were in the car. I was like, you see, babe, we wouldn't have had time.
And then we still started decorating. We didn't finish until like 1 o'clock.
No, 3. We went upstairs at 3.
Oh yeah, at 3.
I was still doing no chip and that was the night before. But the party as it is, it was so much fun.
So much fun.
So much fun.
So worth it. You guys literally threw it amazingly. Bombest Halloween party ever.
No, dude, and I feel like it was such a moment because like I didn't even get that drunk, but I knew I was drunk.
Yeah, I was drunk.
So, but like, and I was making fun of everyone that's drunk because normally everyone makes fun of me when I'm drunk. But this time around, I was seeing a lot of the boys on the side of my house like throwing up, and they would even told me beforehand. They were like, "Oh, like we're gonna call a bush," and I was like, "Yeah, that one actually has your name. Go out." Yeah. Like to me, I'm a really good fucking party host. Like
you are.
I know for a fact that like they're gonna throw up, so I'm all right with it. I'll just clean it up later. And I expect that to others too. Like if you're trying to make me to have a good time, like expect me to throw up.
Exactly. Like the thing is, if you're gonna be a stingy and like strict host, just don't have a party. If you don't want people fucking up your shit, or even like throwing up on your lawn or anything. There's a difference between respecting someone's home and knowing to have fun when you're literally drinking, because there's people who drink and don't have any respect for anybody's houses and they don't give a fuck. They'll be throwing up here. They'll be fucking going through your shit.
They'll throw alcohol. They'll do, and they'll be fucking like the clown of the party. Don't throw up in my home, bitch. Don't like have mid-conversation and throw up on my floor. Like have some decency. Go outside. Go to the toilet.
And that's what I mean by respect. Like respecting the house,
like
but still
you're not that drunk,
fun.
babe.
At our party, I learned one thing, you guys.
What?
Okay, so you guys know how we only invited like our closest friends, and we literally only invited like people that are in our life like all year round. And I was kind of telling Danny, I was like, fuck, like it's gonna look empty, because en nuestra casa bien nos pueden caber como 60, 70 people, especially the way it was set up. You know, like a lot of people cabían.
Yeah.
And we had capped it at like 30. And yeah, it sounds like a lot of people, but 30 people spread out through a house that has no furniture and anything. Like the night before, I was telling Danny, I was like, fuck, like, should we invite some of our other friends that are not maybe like in our life 24/7, but like they're our friends or acquaintances?
Yeah.
And then we came down to like, no, you know what I mean? Like, let's just keep it at what it is. And I am so glad we did that, you guys, because I had so much fun. Like, I felt like I was able to be with everyone, and just
everyone was comfortable.
I just felt safe, and it just felt like a vibe. Like I'm partying with my besties, like literally, because everybody there is either my best friends or my family.
They're just very, very close people in your lives that literally are involved in your life, and you see them on the daily. So
and
it was nice.
That's what I've learned too. Like I feel like as we get older, like I feel like I'm learning to give my all energy to people that really deserve it and are in my life all year round, versus people that are just in my life for the moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I had a lot of fun. It was so much fun. Of course, I'd still do like a crazy big Halloween party.
Sorry, guys, because this fucking underwear, dude. Okay, it's because earlier it was gritting my crotch, and I was like low-key liking it.
You were like, I like
But
them over here.
But then it started going like really, and I was like, girl, it's gonna be no caca stain in it.
Not the caca stain.
Pero sí, amigas, the Halloween party was good.
There we go.
Okay, so we're filming this 2 days before Halloween, but we still have a party, tomorrow, Monday, and then we have a party on the 31st, which we don't know if we're gonna go yet.
Sure. No, dude, honestly, for the plans for sure that I have so far is tomorrow will probably be this SpongeBob outfit or the hippie one, and then yeah, basically what
I honestly don't even know if I'm gonna go to any of them, low key. No, maybe just one. I just don't know. I feel like I don't know, like I just kind of don't want to party no more.
You're like over the party phase.
No, like I feel like
We've been
since
partying a
summer,
lot.
since actually my birthday, I haven't actually kind of stopped, and I kind of just want to have some time to kind of just
chill.
Not only that, I kind of just want to love my home. I want to be. I feel like I've been going out so much and so often where I can't cherish my home. I can't love my home or be with my dogs or just kind of just I'm kind of feeling my Cali Uchi Senora life right now.
I also feel like it's very important, like you said, like you haven't had time to love the home. We haven't attended the house good either. Like we've been kind of like in and out and using the house kind of like a hotel if you really think about it, or like a workspace. Like we'll work here, we'll film Noche Pendejadas, Let's Talk Pendejadas.
Yeah.
We'll fucking change, sleep here, but like then we'll be out all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah, and like that's where I'm like shit, like sometimes I feel very guilty when I play like my video games, for example, and I'm just kind of like chilling at home. But it's because I really did learn a lot from Miss Kim Kardashian.
Miss Kim K.
And I've been seeing a lot of quotes online on like Twitter and like Instagram and everywhere where it's kind of like it shouldn't be where you power work through your entire life and then at the end of it enjoy it. It should be work, enjoy, work, enjoy, work, enjoy. That helps you with your sanity. I feel like that's also another way of like where people do a 9 to 5 and they do it really wrong, where they go to 9 to 5 and then they
bring their job home.
They bring their job home and then they do it again and then they stress and then they die.
Yeah. No, it's like a basic.
Stress kills you, babe.
No, it really
job and you're not even the boss.
Yeah, and I feel like it's so sad because I feel like some people are really programmed to kind of just go and attend a job and to kind of give their livelihood to a place where they don't really give a fuck about.
And I feel like Danny has been saying that that he likes playing his video games porque lo saca de como his
Su
life.
realidad in a sense,
Because
but it's
for
not
me,
bad.
I feel guilty playing video games. You'll rarely catch me playing my video games, and I have video games that I enjoy,
like your WWE,
like my wrestling games. But to me, it's very much like, okay, like I have so much shit to do, so much shit to get done that I'm not gonna waste my time playing a video game. Which I shouldn't think like that. I should be like, you know what, like you deserve like an hour or two off, play your fucking video game. But to me, it's like, okay, I can use that 1 hour or two to produce more content or to edit the content I already have.
Which is understandable, but sometimes you just need that mental break talking to someone saying that and it doesn't fucking do anything with their lives. But it's just so true though. Like it's in the sense of like it's called
what?
work.
What did you
No,
say?
it's work.
I'm so sorry. What did you say?
I was like,
I heard you go. I was like,
I mumbled it.
Mosca?
I was trying to say that me not
Giving
even having
advice?
my life fucking together and shit. I'm out here trying to give advice and shit.
You know
But in the sense, it's
those
still
are
like
the best people that give advice. People that don't know
Apply their own advice.
Yeah.
Like the best people that give
Thank you for that
relationship advice will be people that no, that's wrong. Because then it's like, bitch, you don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, that's true. But the thing is, that's where I mean by like what I was trying to say was it's work-life balance.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. And like when I was working like at my retail job, low-key, like I feel like it was like, even though it was a part-time, me complaining about fucking 4 or 5 hours that I would work, but when they would schedule me like 6 hours, I'm like, bitch, that 4, 5, 6 hours are my limit. Like 5 hours is my limit, if anything, because like my social battery is just not there. And then after, I'm just like, you know what? I have other stuff to worry about. And it's already the time when I was trying to like, get videos out for you guys and trying to get content and stuff. So I was just like, girl, like, this ain't it.
One thing I will say, if you ever want to overachieve in anything, and this is not just for Irma, anyone,
Right.
Like you can't be wanting to succeed putting in 4 hours of work a day, putting 5 hours of work a day, because I do see a lot of people like that do complain, and it's like, well, you're complaining about the situation you're in, but you only want to work for so little, like,
and you're not doing anything about it.
You limit yourself. That's what it really is. That because
your
you're
life
literally
is the way you work. Like if you're not working hard, like 4 or 5 hours, baby girl, bro. Like, that is
do
nothing.
something. Like,
there's people that
girl.
work 13, 15 hours and they're still struggling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's why I think that, to me, that's why I feel like that's why I'm such a workaholic, which is such a, like, a bad trait to have, because it's like I'm always thinking about work, but also I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like I need to give
That's
myself
But you know
time to
also
breathe.
something. But you know also something that
I'm like,
a lot of
stress will kill
people.
me.
No, something that a lot of people don't realize is that video games actually help with your
Yeah.
creativeness. Because the Mario game just came out. The new Mario Wonder came out, and I love it so much. I'm those type of people, dude. I hate myself about this, and I've always done this since I was younger. I thought that trait would go away, but it doesn't. I don't like to finish a video game because I want to be able to be like
Pick it up, like, years
pick it
later,
up
yeah.
a little like months later and be like, oh, like something
That's
new.
where I left off.
Yeah, like this is where I
Really?
left off, and then I go, oh fuck, like I should have, because like right now I'm trying to be like, okay, well this game came out. I'm gonna finish it because like I want to enjoy it, but it has been giving me a lot of creative ideas with my YouTube and stuff like
Yeah,
that. And I feel like it helps you build obstacle courses in your mind, which helps you think a lot more.
I do feel like it does help you a lot with your creativeness, because even the way Danny edits very cartoony.
Yeah,
Danny edits
I
very
like it a
video
lot.
game, very like, ooh, make it Mario. So like I get it, but to me it's like I can't give myself that excuse, because it's like I don't
You don't
edit
get that.
WWE.
You don't get that kind of
But if you-
creativity from
No,
it.
Yeah, but like it's just the way that you kind of just like look at things. And also like I have learned it to be like my content is my content.
Yeah.
It's whatever you feel like it's gonna be.
if I'm gonna, and you also taught me, and it's like, well, it is your content, so you do whatever you want with it. And that is true. That's why that's why you guys see like when I film like with different cameras, or like, you know, with a filter or this and that.
Different ways.
It's just a different way of me being creative.
Exactly.
And that just goes to show like how everyone
Works.
kind of
Like,
has
has their
different
own-
ways of doing things. Like
That's
for me,
true.
like that might be your piece, that might be like your happy moment. For me, like sometimes my piece is like
Just talking to a
muting
camera.
out, or no, just
Muting
muting out, like
Yeah.
just muting out, not having to worry about anything, just kind
That
of
is true.
in my zone,
you
like
know,
not having to worry about anything. And
Yeah.
it sometimes feels like, damn, like why isn't he doing shit? But that's
Yeah.
just me, like, okay,
Like this is like your
relax.
moment to zen. Like
Yes.
personally, that's the thing that's weird. Like you guys talking about it, I'm trying to think about like what mutes me out or what keeps me peace. But low-key, I think what does is like me literally just driving somewhere and just being at the park or just
Yeah.
somewhere scenic, and that's it.
I see
Like,
that for you.
and then also for me, just not being on my phone. Like, I feel like that's a thing that I do tend to do. Like, when I just don't want to be like, for like example, last night for the party, like I was just sitting there me and Danny were just sitting for a while and stuff. But I was just so tired of being on my phone. I was like, let me just chill here and just see what's going on. You know, just be a little
Observe.
observer.
Yesterday at the party?
Yeah, yesterday at the
I was
party.
like, damn, remember, you're hella judgy. And she's like, no, I'm actually just vibing with people's vibes.
I'm just
And I
vibing
was
here.
like, because like there would be times where I would see Irma go like this, and she go, and I go, what are you doing? She's like, yeah. And I literally, I'm like looking at her, and she's looking at someone doing the exact same movement. So I'm like, oh, I
she's like,
understand.
my
Like,
telepathy.
no, she's kind of like, oh,
mean,
I'm there.
Yeah.
But I'm not there.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I don't have
she's
Like,
like,
I
just
wish
like
I-
hablando
I
con
don't-
ellos.
I don't have the energy to go up there over
Yeah,
there, so I'd
yeah.
rather just be here.
You're like, I'll
slow
be with
down
your
my
experience.
world.
Yeah.
No,
Dale, quitas por esto.
And
So
that's
then
the
later
thing.
on, when they come up to her and be like, why didn't you dance? I was dancing. You didn't see me.
You didn't see me. I was right there.
I'm like, we
holographic.
danced together, actually.
No,
Never
but I
mind.
don't know. I feel like I'm very like introverted but extroverted
Yeah.
in the sense of like when I have my social battery going up and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's basically like overall. I feel like my piece is just like, you know,
Nature.
going to nature,
Yeah.
scenery, like just getting away from everything, not even being on my phone, just like literally like Daddy finds it disgusting, or I don't know who else finds it disgusting. Comment down below. But like just laying on the fucking grass or just like on the picnic or on the blanket. I always just
Oh,
like
on a
doing
blanket,
that.
yeah, but
Yeah, but on the grass, vibes,
wait.
like,
Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down because she's trying to save herself.
She's trying to plot me.
Irma, if she would lay on the grass, bitch, naked. I don't know. To me, it's because I overthink the thought
That
of
makes
like
sense.
gusanos. Like,
That makes sense.
I just
it's
don't like
true.
laying on the grass. Like in general, like me da mucha comezón, empiezo a agarrar
I'm
itchy,
all
I
meant to
just
be
don't do it.
homeless.
She's like, this my bed.
should this my land?
My imaginary tent with my imaginary group
This
of
land
people.
is my land.
My land is your land.
She's like, but more mine.
I've never done along, to be honest.
Damn, you really are
But that's
American.
crazy.
She's all stealing land. I'm just kidding. But you know, one thing before we get started, because we did actually ask you guys on Instagram to tell us your scary stories, some fucking nightmares that you guys have had.
And I also asked you guys on my Instagram to send me over your spooky dick experiences.
Yikes.
O sea, algo que te pasó en el momento del chaca chaca that maybe was like, ¡ay, qué miedo! Lo que sea que me mandaron, and you guys have a lot of good stories, so I'm excited to react to them.
I ended up putting on my stories in regards to your guys' nightmares. So nightmares are actually very interesting because like I have a fear of Freddy Krueger. They kind of gave me this idea, Alan and Danny, like, hey, since you don't like Freddy Krueger, nightmares. And I'm like, oh, perfect.
I love a good scary story, so I feel like a good scary story from others will freak me the fuck out. But before we get started, I wanted to ask you guys, what is your favorite Halloween memory? Because even now, or even in your childhood, what is your favorite memory?
My favorite Halloween memory is probably this one time where we went to like a bougie neighborhood and we got like life-size like Kit Kats.
Shut
Like the
up.
big ones. That was pretty cool.
Ooh,
Like it was
okay.
like different because we're used to like the little mealy
Small
dulces.
ones, you
And
know.
the
little chiclets.
Yeah, the little strawberry ones.
Yeah.
Those
are bomb, though. Those are fucking bomb.
Those
But
remind
as
me
a
of my
kid,
dad.
you want the brand candy, you know, the good
like the
candy.
Kit Kat and the Hershey.
Yes, yes, yes.
So when we show up to like this neighborhood that's bougie and they give off like the big size, we're like, ooh, de aquí somos.
Okay, ooh, let's circle back.
Change it to different costumes.
Let's switch costumes.
Literally.
No, but honestly, that's very crazy because I personally don't remember a lot of like memories from Halloween, but one memory that I did remember was just funny. Well, it was sad, but funny. I was dressed in my little princess costume and stuff. I was like getting candy around my neighborhood and shit. And then I go up to the house and like I go up the step because the step was very tiny, by the way. Okay, there was a step, and I went over. I was like, okay, cool, like getting my candy. I got so excited because it was my favorite candy. And as soon as I turned around, I totally forgot that the step was there, and I literally trip and I fall and all my candy fall.
She's not volando. And she's
That's
like, ay,
literally-
gaviota. Ay, she almost like,
Literally, no, dude, and that's literally all like.
why can I imagine her voice slow mo do that?
And that goes to show how clumsy I really am. I've
been
always been
clumsy
clumsy
since
as
day
a
one,
kid.
then.
Yeah,
I'm
literally.
like, that's a character trait then.
It really is a character trait, but that made me so sad. And then another one was that happening and me having a nightmare of like Halloween night. We were all dressed up. I think I've mentioned this nightmare before. That when I was a kid and we lived at the apartments, I remember like seeing my family like bodies just laying there on there, and then the cats just roaming around the grass and stuff. Those are the only two memories that I have as a
That's your
kid during
favorite?
Halloween. No, those are the only things. Those are the only things that I can
I was
remember.
like, you had a favorite memory of your parents dying.
And that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't remember any
that's
favorite
kinda
ones,
dark.
but I remember like
Those are the memorable
Those are the
ones.
only
Yeah.
memories that I have for Halloween.
For a
Generally,
moment, you had me thinking that you needed therapy. I'm like, babe,
you're like, you need
I'm
a problem.
scared.
Get out of my house.
Okay, so you guys, my favorite. What the fuck?
Wow. I'm just excited to hear your guys' favorite.
Yippee, I'm so excited.
I'm like, come on, speak up.
Hurry up! I have things to say too.
I don't wanna forget.
Okay, shut up. Okay, so my favorite memory, and this is like a really nice moment for me because it was like very happy. My mom and my dad were still together vibes. And we would visit one of my aunts.
Trauma?
Literally, you're like the only time I was happy when they were together.
No, literally, this was like a really happy moment for me. I don't know
Hey,
why,
you
and
know
it's a
what?
very core memory. When my parents were still together, my aunt, which was my dad's sister, she lived in like a trailer park area, you know, and they actually went all out for Halloween. And And every single year, my mom would take us with, of course, his family, and we would trick or treat, and we would know the neighbors and everything. And my mom still has pictures of when we were younger, of me and Ashley. I forget what we were dressed up as, but I always remember being in my aunt's house, just kind of like waiting and swinging around my legs to go trick or treating.
That is
And
cute.
I would always go, and they would always be like haunted because the trailer areas, they had a lot of space, so you could literally make a whole ass maze going inside of the garage area, going out, going through their backyard, and coming out. So there would be mazes there too. So it would be so much fun. Like it felt like I was at Horror Nights.
Yeah.
Because even it was a gated community too. So then there would be like scary things outside. And they also it was so much fun. But then they got divorced.
Then that's when shit happened.
Happiness stopped.
Then my Halloween horror happened.
Dun dun dun.
Then my dad me dejaba plantado.
But
baby.
no, I don't really give a fuck. It's just a happy memory. That's one for the books. No, but on a real note though, that was my scary story. So let's read your guys' scary
Yeah, because it
stories.
looks like you guys have a lot of good ones here,
Wait,
so
I'm
we're
gonna
ready.
start soft, because some of you guys
Okay.
went into detail, some of you guys went in very short. So, la primerita persona, I know. Que Dios te cuide. Okay, listen, you guys.
I'm listening.
Listen,
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Because this is gonna need your guys'
because this is
full
gonna make
undivided
you
attention.
horny.
No, because this is gonna make you gasp. Okay, anyways, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Someone said, where the fuck is the bitch? Okay. This person said to keep her anonymous. So she said, and I get why. She said, we were gonna do it, but as soon as he pulled out, me dijo que tiene una STD. I ran.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. No, that's happened to me too, bitch.
Jail
It's fucking
time,
bad.
bitch. I'd put him in jail. I'd put him in fucking jail.
I'd fucking sock them the fuck up.
Isn't that like illegal? Like for real?
It is
Yes,
illegal.
it is.
I would honestly
It is.
fuck the bitch up and then fucking call the cops and be like,
Self-defense.
I literally just self-defense myself.
Espero que haya sido something that's curable, but that's a bitch. That's crazy. You know what's so funny? Funny story, in high school, I knew this girl. I told you this story. I told you this story. And one of my best friends had told us the story. So I have a best friend. And in high school, we're talking about like 15, 16. I think that little girl was super active. And my friend told me that that girl had gonorrhea. And knowingly, she would have sex with all these guys to give them gonorrhea. And I remember at the time, you know, obviously, you know, that's crazy, but you're 16, 15. Like, I was like, oh, shit. Like, I didn't see the severity of it because, like,
Yeah.
we're niños, you know? And now thinking back, I'm like, that's fucking crazy that
That's
there's
fucked up.
bitches and just people out there that
That's
be doing
fucked
that
up.
shit. Like, I know.
Like, if it's not a problem, you know what I
It's
mean?
scary.
Yeah,
dude.
because honestly, I saw the other day that some dude was trying to sue this guy. Okay, so pretty much this is what happened. Okay, if you guys know what the app Grinder is, Grinder is a hookup app for gay people.
For gays, for gays.
And of course, not just gay people, like LGBTQ. You know. Wait, is there lesbians on there? No.
I don't know.
Wait,
Yeah.
is there lesbians?
Maybe.
De todo, you guys.
I don't know. But, I mean, I haven't been on there forever, so.
No, I think Brenda is just.
I don't know how the apps have updated, but what I'm more saying.
I think
I'm
there
like, I don't know,
is.
Steph. Is that it?
She's like, last time I checked, there was.
I tried it out.
No, but this guy was on Grinder looking up just to hook up with someone, and the guy went to hook up with him, and he had STDs, and the guy didn't tell him, and when he went to the doctor and found out that he had STDs, he sued the guy, and when he sued the guy, this is all in court, like video,
Like
bitch.
real?
Yeah, it's the real shit.
Oh,
And the
shit.
guy's on video, and he goes, "Your Honor, it's not my fault that he willingly went up to hook up. He went to an app that was hooking up. He knew what he was getting himself into. It was pretty much like self-sabotage. You're trying to kill yourself."
Like you're doing this to yourself.
Yeah, like
te
you
lo
did that. You
buscaste,
te lo
esa
buscaste.
machine.
And I was
bitch,
like-
but what the fuck is the point for dating apps then?
Like
Because
you,
originally
I
the
think
dating apps
it's like a responsibility thing. Like if you have something, like you have to be responsible to say it. Like, you know what's
Take
so crazy?
action, do something.
Can I talk about this? When me and Danny first met, you guys know that for like a whole year we were friends, right? So me and Danny would obviously tell each other here and there about our hookups. And ever since I was young, before me and Danny got together, I was never like a dating app type of person. person. No sé por qué siempre
Yeah,
me da
that's
mucho
true.
miedo.
Yeah.
But Danny was on Grindr, and I remember there was even times, how babe,
Yeah.
that you would tell me like,
well,
oh,
I would have
on
scared,
it.
but I would tell him too. But I would have scares. But the good thing that my mom was very much like
would take
supportive
you,
about
yeah.
it, and I would be like, Mom, like I did hook up with someone, and like I'm scared.
But you wouldn't tell her it was on Grindr.
No. Like I would just be like, I hooked up with somebody.
Let's go.
And I'm like, they're all fucking. Oh, never mind. No, but like I would be so scared, so that I would be like, can you take me somewhere?
Yeah.
She's like, well, where do you want me to take you? I was like, well, Planned Parenthood, and she's like,
To do
okay.
the test, yeah.
And I knew she was annoyed, but I know for a fact that my mom
Knew that
Was
that was
gonna
the
be there
safest
for you.
thing.
my mom knew that. She's like, well, what can I do?
She was also trying to
Yeah.
navigate.
Yeah,
Would
she's
you
like,
rather-
well, like, am I really gonna get him in trouble when he's literally
Be responsible.
being responsible and being so truthful to me that
Yeah.
he cooked up with someone?
Yeah.
So I know she was annoyed, but I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Ah.
She
Yeah,
really
and to
has
me-
to understand the fact that your literally own son trusted you on
Yeah.
telling you, hey, take me
And to
here,
me-
knowing that you're not gonna judge him in
Yeah,
that
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
And
You
to
know what
me,
I
it
mean?
was always very scary. Like when I was like young and single, like obviously I had my hookups, but to me, I was always very much like, yeah, I can meet you on like Instagram, and then we meet up in person, and then
Yeah.
I'll give it to you, because I was always very scared of that. I don't know
were.
why, but like the thought of a dating app scares me in the sense of like you never know who these people have been with, and these people are obviously on here for
Yeah.
a fuck. I mean, by then dating site, if you
And dating sites do work sometimes, you
I
know.
honestly
but-
just feel like Grindr is one of those apps where no one goes there to find the love of their life.
No.
Like,
Look,
No,
I'm
I
not
get it.
supporting dating apps or anything like that. I'm
No.
just saying, like, no. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's the same way, like, on Instagram. So, like, you don't
Yeah.
know these people. I feel like just in general, whenever you're online, whoever you meet online, you don't know these
Yeah.
people.
You don't.
No, that's true. I
And
mean,
that's
You don't.
low-key,
Even
that's
the people
how-
you meet online or the people you meet in person can give you something.
Yeah, like you don't know what people's intentions are.
And I'm gonna say this from experience, of course. I feel like that's why, like, low-key, like, not gonna lie. No, I don't think I've actually brought it up to you guys, but that's why I've been very hesitant
About
on
hooking
going back onto the app and, like, hooking up with people, because after that time when I went after that party, after Gretel's baby shower, and to that house,
Oh, yeah.
ever since I
You've been
haven't been
celibate
able.
since then, huh?
I've been
No, you
so
didn't even fuck
celibate.
this
because-
since- you didn't fuck that day, did you?
No, I didn't, because I left. I was like, bitch, I'm not gonna deal with this
How
type
long
of
has
guy.
it been, Irma?
like a year.
Dude, it's been nearly a year. So, like, this is what I mean. But, like,
it
I
was
feel
Gretel's
like,
baby shower.
No,
And
she
Yeah.
didn't even get it that day because she got freaked out by
yeah. So
him.
That's
way
what I'm saying.
before that.
Gretel's
Way
baby shower.
before.
Yeah, the babies are
Wait, after
more.
baby shower, did I get
so it's
COVID
been a
after that?
year.
No.
Wow.
But I
It's
got
been-
COVID after. But I got COVID after.
Let's just say it's been a minute.
But-
But
been over a year
it's
for
just
sure.
been a minute, to be honest, and literally, it's just been very hesitant on going back on apps. I'm not saying that every experience has been horrible, but I'm just saying is that, like, you really do have to be careful. Like,
Yeah.
before as a kid, when I was doing this kind of shit, I was like, oh, fuck this shit. I don't give a fuck.
Like, you
My
just want
pussy,
sex, you're not
my
really-
pussy's
yeah.
so bomb. Like, everyone wants to fuck this shit. But now I'm like, but I'm not really getting pleased most of the time.
And I'm risking myself.
And I'm risking myself, and I'm risking my own life. Because, for example, like that guy, he didn't seem like he was okay mentally, to be honest. I'm no shame or anything. Like, everybody has their ways of dealing with
but
stuff.
you should get a therapist.
But, like, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but,
he
like,
was
I'm
weird
not,
to you,
I'm not
yeah.
your therapist. I'm not here to, like, have you, like, you know.
Like, if you really want to, like, talk deep, like, take me out on a date, bitch.
Yeah.
Don't fucking try to
Let me
like,
get to know
before
you.
you fuck me, you're over here like, I have daddy issues. Like, girl, I don't want to know that. I want to call you daddy.
But yeah, I think in general, I feel like everyone should be, you know, using protection. Like, al fin del día, cada quien va a hacer lo que quiera hacer
Yeah.
con su vida, with their dick, with their pussy, with their ass.
Exactly.
Lo que hagan, pero lo que sí deben de hacer is use protection.
I feel
please,
like,
please,
yeah, for
please,
sure.
always ask. You know what's one thing that I feel like a lot of people don't do because it's like embarrassing?
I know what you're saying.
Always ask the person you're having
Yeah.
sex with, when's the last time you got tested? It
No
might
matter
throw
if
them
you
off,
did it,
but if
yeah.
it throws them off, that's because they probably have never gotten
Yes.
tested, and because the testing makes them uncomfortable. So now that goes to show if you should really be trusting that person with your fucking.
And not gonna
Been done
lie,
there. It's
I have
true.
had those experiences where guys are like, "What,
What
the?
the
F-? We're all grown. We know what sex
girl,
is.
like-
We know what we're doing, and we're here trying to have fun and have some pleasure." Like, if you're literally like the same way how you said it, if they're reacting all weird and stuff, There's still a child inside.
Yeah.
They're still immature and they still don't know what the fuck they're doing.
You need to cut them off.
And that's
Yeah,
why.
no, I feel like because it's so easy to like. I feel like now as an adult, like I think about it, like you said, we were so
Yeah.
careless as kids, you know, doing
Yeah.
stupid shit.
We don't understand.
And now as an adult, I think back and I'm like, damn, we're doing all this crazy shit. Like, gracias a Dios, nunca nos pegó nada. Gracias a Dios, estamos healthy.
Yeah, same.
Pero
Well-
qué tal?
I'm like, wow, actually.
Well, I mean, you had like your infection.
I had my infections,
Yeah.
but it never got to that point, which
Well, it
I'm
was an
very
STD,
grateful about.
yeah.
That it was an AIDS or HIV or anything of that sort. Because, girl,
That's
if that
scary.
happened, like, I don't know what I'd be doing with my life right now. Like, I don't think I would like.
It's just
I would
scary
just
to
want to
think about
seclude
it.
myself with everybody at that point.
And it's also like, keep in mind, like, if you do have something, I get it. It's scary,
Yes,
the fear of
100%.
rejection. Like, all you feel
And
is
we're not here
validated
trying
because
to, like-
I don't want anyone watching that maybe does have that, like, feel like, oh my God, it's shameful. No, it's not.
It's
like,
not.
But what we're trying to take from this is, like, always communicate your status.
Yes.
Always, like,
And
if
if
it gets
you do-
like, because I know there's people that, like, have things, like, I've seen online, and then they find the love of their life. Like, uno nunca sabe, like, you don't even, but it's all
Exactly.
about...
And
I
if
feel
you
like
do-
it's like a human
Responsible. It's human
human
responsibility.
decency.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a human decency as like a human to be like, hey, are you okay?
Yeah.
It's also not
Am I
being
okay?
fucking selfish.
Yes.
I'm good.
It's also about not being selfish because we're all trying to live here, girl. Like either you want to have sex or you want to be committed for murder. Like
yeah,
Pero sí,
literally.
amiga, Ana que nos mandó, like how we made a whole ass
Dude,
topic. She's all like asking for her advice. We gave her all a life lesson.
Dude, literally,
but
we love you,
like,
bitch.
a nuestra
But yeah.
amiga, espero que todo esté bien y espero
Yes.
que whatever you got is curable. Y pues ten más cuidado, amiga. Ten
Yeah.
más cuidado y a todos los que nos están viendo, tengan más cuidado
Exactly.
porque no te vayas a desgraciar la vida por un
Exactly.
pito o por una pucha. Like, no
Ándale.
vale la pena. Hay muchas. Hay muchas.
alrighty, let's go ahead and enlighten the mood and get a little spooky. So, I'm just gonna keep all mine anonymous because your guys' usernames are weird.
It's all like I am a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, and sometimes I can't pronounce it because I didn't pass English. Okay, so this one says, it all happened when I moved into my new house with family.
Okay.
2 months into living with there at the time, me and my brother were sharing a room one night. I woke up in the middle of the night because I felt someone touch my arm. When that happened, I hid my under my blanket and I didn't want to look back. But I felt someone staring at me and I looked back and I began to see a tall black shadow man looking at my brother when he was sleeping, and for months we kept hearing footsteps, and I woke up and with scratches and bruises on my body. After a month went by, it was completely gone, and till this day I don't know what the reason it was there
Nah,
for.
dude, do you
That's
guys?
scary.
Okay, I remember when I had sleep paralysis or whatever the fuck it was, or a dream, or I don't even know, to be honest. I saw that tall shadow man too. Like it was
shit.
just a black figure.
Maybe it's like those like type of things, like that one person that everyone sees in their dream, like that
Yeah.
one. Maybe it's like one of those where
That's
it's
what I
like a
was
lot of people can
thinking.
You guys
experience
believe in
it.
ghosts?
I somewhat do. You know what's crazy? I don't think I ever told you. No, I think I have. When we used to live in the yellow house back in when we were little, I'm talking about like middle school, maybe like high school.
Right.
Before I met Danny and Irma, we were living in a house. It was like a 2-bedroom, and in between the 2 bedrooms, so it was like the sala, and then there's like a mini little hallway, but that mini little hallway is like so mini, but it's compressed of like 3 doors. Between that little hallway, donde están las tres puertas, literally the hallway's so small. On top of that estaba el attic, but we had never gone in the attic ever since we got into the house. It was like one of those non-functioning attics.
Yeah.
Like, you can't really
Like you
stand
never
up
use the
there.
space for it.
It's kind of like the one we have right here.
Yeah.
And for some reason, every single time, bitch, that we would that I would be home alone, I would hear like a voice coming, like calling my name from the attic. I swear to God, dude.
Would you ever go?
No, I would. Well, I mean, I would open the door, and then as soon as I would get up, like no se escuchaba nada, and I would always be fucking scared. And
It's all your siblings playing a prank on
no,
you.
no one was home at the time. I swear to God, no one was home. It would happen a lot. And I remember looking at you, because you guys know I used to one thing I used to do when I was little, because I grew up being very like into church. The way I would get over my fears, I would close my eyes really hard
And pray?
and I would be like, Dios te quiero, Dios te quiero. It was funny. It was like, Dios te quiero, Dios te quiero, Dios te amo, Dios te amo. It was Dios te amo. I would say it 10 times because apparently I would, like, to me, that was like a way of like forgetting what was going on. It was like weird. But I used to do that, like, Dios te amo, Dios te amo, Dios te amo, Dios te amo. And se iba la voz. Like, swear to God, dude, I remember I told my sister once that
you all have
do
fucking schizophrenia?
bitch. Be going crazy. That was
Oh my God, dude.
I'm sharing my experience. No, but I told Gretel once and she said that she would hear the voices too. The voices in my head.
I have to hear this
Uno
from
ya nunca sabe.
Gretel.
Uno de niño a lo mejor se imagina cosas. You know
Yeah,
what I
you
mean?
never know. I feel
No,
like I made sure I feel like I was so into horror movies, you guys, even when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like I would sneak into okay, so in my uncle's house, he would have like a back house where it was like another garage. But one of my uncles used to live there as well, and I used to live there too when I was younger. But they ended up just using it for like their tools and stuff, and I would always sneak in there to watch 13 Ghosts. That was one of my favorite fucking horror movies
Never
ever.
got caught.
And I would always watch it by myself, and I would always be like, Ashley, you want to come watch it with me, or Celeste, you want to come watch it with me? And I would always know where the cassette was, because I would always fucking hide it, because wasn't allowed to watch horror movies at my mom's house because she didn't want me to watch like the knives or the guns
like
or
the
the
gory stuff.
yeah, the gory stuff. But I enjoyed that, like the thrill of being scared.
The adrenaline. It's the, you know.
Yeah, but one time I remember, like, oh, dude, I remember that I was watching the movie and they were cassettes, bitch, and never, dude, as many times as I watched that, never did it glitch on me. Ever.
Shut
and
up.
that one fucking night, dude, I literally turned on the lights and I watched it. And the lights were flickering and the fucking cassette was like, and it was stuck on that one fucking part of where the girl is naked with her chichis. And she's literally like this. And bitch,
She's like,
no, dude, I got fucking scared as fuck, dude. And then a fucking tool started falling. Dude, I ran out so fast, dude, and I just went into my
like a scene in a movie.
No, dude, it was hella fucking scary. But I'm sure, like, my uncles just probably put it
Pranked
like,
you.
they probably just put the tools like,
like wrong.
Yeah, like or something, because it never happened. And the flickering of the lights, I figured I put two and two together because it wasn't just the house; it was also the house in front of it.
Like, you know what's funny? Like you said, like, do we believe in ghosts? I think for me, it's like, I don't like not believe in them, but I also don't feel like, other than like little things like of hearing the Llorona when I lived in Mexico, hearing the little voices, like little stuff like that a lot of people go through in their childhood. I feel like other than that, like I've never had like a real encounter where like a fucking ghost is like attacking me or interacting with me. But I also don't want to say I don't believe in them. Like, I do believe in the possibility. I do believe in,
I want to go,
I mean?
like, I really want to go somewhere where, like, have you guys seen the whole Conjuring thing with those YouTubers? Yes, and I really want to go with something like that because I just want to experience that.
You guys, let us, okay, if we get this video to 10,000 likes,
fuck. Oh shit.
I will book us, because I did look into it. It's 1,500 for the whole night. I will book us a stay at the Conjuring house, and we're gonna film it, document it, everything.
And you know what's crazy?
Let us know.
I'm still kind of skeptical about it because, like,
you don't believe in that.
I still don't believe in like ghosts and stuff. Like, yeah, like
or
I want to be
an entity.
Yeah, I really don't I don't believe in any like higher power or like entities or anything of that sort, because it's just like I don't have that experience. I haven't had an experience. So like knowing that if you guys do get into 10K likes and you guys will actually get my reaction, what if like literally what if the workers are still into it too? Because workers could still play around with it and be actors, add sounds. Like, we don't know.
Irma
like
is the biggest pussy when it comes to scary movies. And you know what type of scary movies she hates? Is the paranormal movies. Dude.
No, I hate them, but I love them. I enjoy watching those.
Imagine if that happens to you.
Exactly. So that's why I want to experience to believe.
I'm like, I hope it doesn't get to 10K. I'm getting scared now.
Okay, so the story that I have, you guys are not great on my Instagram stories. Can we just say that? Like, nobody literally said anything. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, guys, and you guys hate me, but this is at least a story, at least that I got from They're like, I was home alone and randomly a pen fell, and then I heard a name called. Like, no one was home.
Me?
Gone to restroom.
That
school,
was me.
I went to the restroom. School. It was dark. Sink went on. Damn, no, this one doesn't make sense.
I'm like, they
No,
need to go
we-
back to school.
No, wait, hold
You
on.
don't have any more?
No,
Do
dude,
you have
I
any
got an
more?
Instagram
I
story,
got
you
one
guys.
funny.
No, dude,
Oh, no, this one-
hold
okay.
on. I got an Instagram story, you guys, and like, oh, dude, you guys, it's just like it's funny to me because like I know exactly what you're trying to say because I do the exact same thing where I'm talking in my brain, but when I text it, I
It's
miss
faster.
words.
Yeah.
So like the way that I think of it when that happens to me is like this girl goes. This girl goes, my mom woke up when she she goes, my mom woke up and then she went to go back to bed. I was like, what,
I'm
babe?
like, you need to wake up and go to
She
school.
missed the whole like shadow
What
person.
happened?
Yeah, like I didn't understand
but
it.
there was this story here that's saying about like when I was little, I seen a shadow man, the long coat, weird long brimmed hat. My son sees the shadow so I try not to freak out when when he tells me. The scariest part is being a parent is having to calm your kid down and about things that they see. Like I ain't fucking scared too, LMFAO.
Nah, you know what she's
Shit, like
describing?
a generational thing where like maybe she was haunted as a kid and she passed it on to her
Yeah.
Oh my
child.
god, it's all the Babadook.
It's just an entity stuck to you,
Literally,
basically.
to you, and now
It's
it
just an
wants your
entity.
child, and like it's gonna want
And you
your
know
child's
what? That's the
child.
thing that I'm scared about The Conjuring. Like, what if an entity actually ends up getting attached to us and they
Well,
like
they'll
us?
see them
They
in the
like the
YouTube
fucking
videos.
gays,
Ah.
bitch.
Well, good, because my life is boring and I want
Well,
some
we
change.
just have to get to 10,000 likes.
For real.
Let's
So-
not get- Okay, you guys, ya el último story time. Si quieren más, let us know because I actually got a lot. But me and Danny and Irma were thinking that this video is already long as it is. So this is the last one we're reacting to. Y esta muchachita también me dijo that she'd love to stay anonymously. Y ella dijo, so I used to have a crazy crush on a guy back in high school. And we ended up meeting up at a party like 3 years later. We ended up dating for 2 weeks and he wouldn't fuck. He only wanted to take care of me, going down on me and finger me. I
Okay.
mean, I can't complain, but I wanted the D. O sea, el muchacho no quería sacar la verga nomás con sus manos, su boca y todo eso, ¿verdad? Luego dijo, finally, I was determined to get that D, so we were making out in the backseat of his car, and I pulled it out to go down on him, and it was the size of my pinky, length and thickness.
Oh my god, Irma, that's your horror story.
That is literally my
Which
whole
length and
bitch.
thickness?
No, it was a micro penis.
Okay,
You
and then
just
she goes,
experienced-
and then she goes, and I had to pretend it was like the biggest I've ever had seen, and fake gag to make him happy. He finished less than 5 strokes of the mouth, so he got excited and laid me down to fuck. I didn't feel anything, and he was so into it. I was laying there confused and acting like I was enjoying it so he can hurry the fuck up and so I can get out of the car. And when he finished, he was so cocky, like he kept asking, how do you like it? And saying a lot of girls can't take it the way I did. I ended up telling him. I had to go home and I never called him back. And I used to say size didn't matter. Ha 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 ha. I used to say size didn't matter until that night.
You know, my favorite part was when you added the ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
My favorite part was when you realized you needed better.
Oh my god,
That's
no,
scary.
dude, that's the
Rosita.
same exact
Pobrecito por él
experience.
también.
No,
pero, like, pobrita por ella más. Like, imagínate.
Bitch, I don't even know how you even let him insert it because I had the same experience with the micro penis. And bitch, after I sucked him up, I was gone. I was like I gotta go home.
He wanted to do more or what?
I'm set. I think he did, but I was just like, no, dude, I'm capped. Like, I'm capped with this shit.
I've had enough. I'm
Like,
tapped
you
out.
literally fucking cause he even. Yeah, he came when I even sucked him up. Like, dude, I don't know. I literally give you a reward for courage.
I give you
for
a medal.
even continuing on fucking.
You're strong for opening up about it.
No, but not even that. It's just like letting him even like fuck you with the micro penis. Like, hey, no shame or anything. Like,
That's
do you
intense.
boo? Like, I'm sorry. Like, you had to go through that as a guy, you know. But like, dude,
No, like imagine though, like okay, especially because it sounds like this girl had been having a crush on him for like
yeah,
years.
just imagine the
Imagine
disappointment.
like no, imagine like having a crush on someone for like 3 years, like siempre te lo fantasías, like
Mm-hmm.
es tu ilusión, comes down to it, like 3 years later, se te haces tu sueño realidad. And then it's that small.
Yeah, dude. And
Espero que ya tengas mejores cosas, amiga.
Dude, honestly, what was the biggest you've experienced after that?
Let us know down below if you guys think size does matter, and if it does, tell us why, and if it doesn't, tell us why too.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did. And happy Halloween!
Happy
To
Halloween!
everyone out there. Don't forget to be safe. Don't talk to strangers.
And
No.
and check your candy.
Yeah,
Check your candy.
that's what I was gonna say too. Check your candy, bitch, because you never know if there's a big knife.
But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as we did. Go ahead and comment down below what was your favorite part. Come back up, click that like button and the subscribe button.
Now.
And don't forget to follow us at all of our social medias at Call Me Danny.
Or my tits XO.
And Alannized.
And we'll see you guys in
the next one. Bye.
I'm like, let me know if you guys want me back.